Alright, hello everyone. How are you today? It's Kei. So this is the 4th of October 2022 on Tuesday. So glad to see everyone again on this YouTube channel. And this is live stream today. And it looks like the markets are active. Some markets on GBP and EUR are trending right now. So I will check these pairs first, and then I will discuss markets and some other topics about psychology or money management by reading some chat on the live stream. So hopefully you enjoy this live stream until the end and learn something new from today's live stream. So let me switch screen and see who's here. Before I jump into topics, let me just say hi to everyone first, because there may be some other people who are still on the way joining this live stream. So let's see. Alright, yeah, again, thanks so much everyone. Good to see you here. Alright, so let me say hi to everyone. Okay, Alex FX, thank you for joining today. And Lolu, thank you for joining as well. By the way, I recovered this pop-up message. So yeah, it's nice that you can see the messages in archive in this way. Alright, Alex FX says, tried a GBP AUD long, got out for a very small loss in the scalping long, still holding the swing long. Okay, that's good, yeah. Yeah, pound AUD is still up, so we can discuss about the markets. I also took the trade on GBP AUD yeah, a few hours ago, and afterwards the market retraced about 30 minutes and I exited with a break even, but the pair is still trending up. So yeah, let's first check that pair and also check some other pairs. But good choice, GBP AUD. Yeah, and also Euro JPY was nicely trending up also. So we'll check these two charts to start today. But before jumping in, let me say hi to other members. Alright, Lolu says, just asking, but how long should I stay on demo account before I change to the real one? It doesn't really matter how long, but what matters is how your performance is. Let's say in the demo account, you took trades for the 3 months, and if you have the profit for the 3 months, let's say I would say 10% return in average for the last 3 months, or your PF, profit factor, becomes above 3, then you can challenge the live account. But if you haven't got that performance yet, then at least you have to practice more and see the result for the 3 months and until you switch to the live account. But after your live account, never start big amount, always start small and make it bigger is my recommendation. I have the video about that topic, so you can search my YouTube channel. You have to have 2 wallets, as usually I say. 2 wallets, one wallet is to live and another wallet to trade. We have to separate the account into 2. Yeah, never use the wallet to live to trade. Then you have psychological stress and emotions for sure. And I say this, and that this is because of my experience in the past. Okay, Unlook, thank you for joining. Great to see you here. And Tony Gold also, thank you for joining. Good to see you. Alright, Bondana, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. Okay, Michael, thanks for joining also. Good to see you here too. Alright. Okay, thank you for the message as always. Richard, thank you for joining. Ashley, good to see you. And yeah, MH, good to see you too. And Asif, thank you for joining also. Augustine, thank you for joining too. And Howell, good to see you. Master of, thank you for joining. And Mark Winter, thank you for joining too. And James, thank you for joining as well. Okay, so looks like the pop-up is working great. So that's good. So in terms of the topics, I have to talk about this one first because I haven't thought about what to talk in the month of October. We are towards the end of the year. Whenever we start to be in the month of October, especially myself, I feel this is towards the end of the year. And I already start to think about what to do for the next year since October. So yeah, time really flies. So in the month of September, I talked about the trade psychology. And in the month of September, I talked about the psychology. So October, I will think about it and we'll let you know. And Saturdays, in public live stream Saturdays, I continue to talk about psychology or money management. And this coming Saturday, I will talk about my own performance in the month of September. I will show the spreadsheet and review my trades on September. Okay, and yeah, KTS community is around the corner. So this is also coming up very soon. I'm actually doing the final touch and it should be coming up soon. And the Global Trading School in January 2023 is now open, and there are 3 seats available so far. So please let me know. Please let me know by email if you'd like to join the GTS in January. Okay, so yeah, so that's a quick announcement for the public. And as for the Ichimoku membership announcements, I will do this after this public live. There will be Ichimoku membership, and I will talk about that later. Okay, alright, I continue to see more people joining here. With that, thank you for joining. And Danzan, good to see you. Alright, and TSM, thank you for joining as well. Good to see you. And Jose, good to see you too. And Win, thank you for joining. Payez, good to see you too. Alright. Okay, and Abo, thank you for joining. And Hinata, good to see you too. I can read the Japanese character Hinata, it says. Thank you for joining as well, as always. Okay, so now let me switch to trading view. And first, let's check the GBP AUD since it's been uptrending very nicely. So here is the trading view. Okay, yeah, so let me try to fit this into page so you can see the whole thing here. Okay, so and the GBP AUD is here. Yes, and in terms of this pair, I posted my analysis today. So if you follow my trading view, this is my trading view account, Forexkei -official. And I posted my analysis here, GBP AUD bullish on H4. So what I said was, basically I saw all the lines are up, Senko span B is up, Senko span A is also up, and Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen both angle up, and Chikou span above candles because of this slight breakout. This pair I found it's bullish when I posted this analysis. And also I mentioned that what I like about this pair was if you check the price, the candlesticks, they are supported by the Tenkan Sen. The blue one is called Tenkan Sen and the green is called Kijun Sen. They are part of Ichimoku lines, and the Tenkan Sen has been supporting the price. So this is stable and nicely uptrend, and that was one of the things I like about this market. That's why I posted this analysis today. Yeah, and what happened afterwards is that the market is continuously bullish, but right now it became a bearish candlestick. It became bearish, but yeah, it broke the resistance and continuously bullish to me. So, and also in terms of the Kumo, it's also looking good because Kumo is not too thin. Remember, whenever you see the thin Kumo, that means the market is overbought, oversold. But this Kumo is not too thin. This is rather thick, and the thickness is getting bigger and bigger. So that means this is stably bullish Kumo, stably bullish trend in a 4-hour time frame. So we may see some retracement along the way. It may retrace back to Tenkan-sen in near future, but as long as price is above Tenkan-sen, it's bullish, is what this Kumo means. So this is bullish now. And usually after I confirm this bullish market on 4-hour chart, then I confirm this uptrend based on 1 hour or the 30-minute. This is the confirmation process of my strategy. So I do use multiple time frames Ichimoku analysis. So let me get down to 1 hour. And as you can see in 1 hour, you can see the angles of Senko Span B, Senko Span A, and Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen are all flat. And the market is retracing back now. It looks like it's going down, and it may go down to the Kijun-sen. Or it may go down to the trend line. We can draw the trend line like this way. So it may go down to that level and bounce and goes up. So again, in a 4 hour, the market has been bounced on the Tenkan-sen and also the trend line. So that means it may retrace. Since 1 hour is now becoming flat, it may retrace is my analysis. So if you want to sell, that might be a scalping. You have to exit very soon, but you can take sell and target to either Tenkan-sen or Kijun-sen. So if you're a scalper, that might be the strategy. But for me, I don't do it because, yeah, I don't want to be busy to screen charts and monitoring the charts, my trades. So yeah, for me, I don't do that. But technically, this looks like this is retracing back to Tenkan-sen or the previous resistances. So I think the market continuously goes down. And then let me check the 5-minute. In 5-minute, I don't use Ichimoku anymore. I used to use Ichimoku before, but I don't use Ichimoku anymore. But instead, I use the Bollinger Bands and the stochastics to capture exact entry timings and exit timings. But besides these indicators, if you simply look at the price action, this is becoming now double top, and this neckline is about to be broken. So if the market breaks a neckline, that completes the double top, and the market may go down this way. So yeah, for now, we have to stay away. So although 4 hours is now up, it doesn't mean that the market keeps going up. You have to also look at the lower time frame situations. And if the lower time frame is either ranging, retracing, then I don't recommend you to be in a trade. And I think this is the perfect example. All right. Yeah, thanks for joining, everyone. I continuously see more comments here. Thanks for joining. Let me pop up since I recovered this function. All right, Muhammad, thanks for joining. Rajiv, also good to see you. And Rajesh, good to see you too. And TikTok, thanks for joining also. Okay, Sonkao says, hi Kei, are you still taking a day off on every Monday? Yes, I do. Yes. I don't usually trade on Mondays. Well, I do whenever I feel like to, but on Mondays, usually I don't take trades. So even if I see trends and even if I see some confirmations, I don't really trade because I really want to reset my mindset, my emotion. And also Mondays, I have things to do usually. So that's why simply I take day off. But sometimes I take trades, but mostly not. Is my Monday's a routine. Yeah. And I like to go out on Mondays because it's after the weekend, so there are less people in town. So I like Mondays to go out. That's also the reason. Okay. Entry, thank you for joining. And Nam, thank you for joining also. Jordi, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. Okay, so let me continue to check some charts. So now let me go to the Euro JPY. As you can see, the mark, like these green marks, are the ones I screenshot today and found the trends. So Euro JPY, this is a daily first. The daily time frame shows it's a bullish candlestick. It broke the previous doji, so this is strongly bullish now. And 4 hour shows bullish too. Now it's above the previous resistance, and Kumo is up, Kijun Sen is up, and out of the Kumo. This is also important. Kijun Sen should be out of the Kumo to be more trustable, and usually I take the Kijun Sen out of the Kumo. When Kijun Sen still in the Kumo, then that means the, let's say when it's uptrend, and when you see still the Kijun Sen is in the Kumo, that means that the buyers are not really coming into the market to make the long story short. So that means the market may spike or market may reverse. So I prefer to wait until Kijun Sen goes out of the Kumo, and this is the perfect condition. Also, if you check the price, the market has been supported by the Tenkan Sen. There are some overshoots here, but it didn't really close way below. It closed slightly below the Tenkan Sen, which is acceptable as a bounce, and it has been above the Tenkan Sen. So this is stably bullish. But I personally preferred Pound AUD because Pound AUD Kumo looked better, but Euro JPY Kumo was a bit smaller, and that's why I took the GBP AUD as one of the reasons to take that pair. Yeah, so this one looks nice. Chikou span above the Kumo too, and 1 hour shows it's bullish too. Yeah, continuously bullish in 1 hour. Now Kumo is up, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen up, and Chikou span above the candles. And this Kumo is not too thin, so this is good. Make sure you don't take the thin Kumo to trade in any time frames. So Kumo looks good. The market has also been supported by the Tenkan Sen and continuously be moving up. So here, let me check the 5 minute for the entries. So I use the 5 minute for the entry timing. And this is what you see, what we see here now in the 5 minute. So there was a gold cross in stochastics that's easily identified, visually speaking. Also there is a, so this is, looks like it was a box range up. So what I see is the candlesticks patterns, and up to here, up to, I would say, yeah, here it was bullish N waves. But here after this, it didn't break the resistance. So this was technically called a V wave in Ichimoku. Well, actually the combination of V wave and I wave. But this is V wave 100% retracement as a V shape. And then after that became N wave, broke the resistance and continuously being bullish. So that means this is continuously bullish. I can see more buyers and sellers in this market in the 5 minute also. So this is, I think, a good timing to trade. So as I look for the entry confirmation like this, I also look at the candlesticks, the most recent candlesticks, and how they are formed. So there are small doji and one big large candlestick appeared, and then one big bearish, and then smaller big bullish candle, and then previous was doji. So looks like the market is kind of not like ranging, it's uptrending, but it's not really like the clear, like how to say, like a beautiful N waves. So looks like the pattern has been changing now. Sorry, I think I enlarged. Hold on, let me just get this one. Minimize the chart. Hold on, let me see. Okay, I'm sorry. I think I pressed some button and made it the biggest screen. Hold on, let me do this. How can I oh, here, I think this one, exit full screen. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think I pressed some strange button and it actually maximized. But yeah, okay, so now it's fitting the page. Okay, so yeah, I think the market is now a bit ranging and bigger candles appear now. So yeah, I prefer to wait for a few more candles, and I may wait for the breakout of the resistance and buy, or wait and see if I see the next N wave to buy. So yeah, in this case, I guess I will just hold. But this is nicely uptrending, so during this live stream, it may break the resistance. And once this happens, we will come back and recheck if that will be a nice entry timing or not. But yeah, EUR/JPY looks good now. We can continuously monitor. In the meantime, again, let me come back to some comments and also say hi to everyone today. Okay, so Rajiv says, hello Kei, have a question regarding Nifty index. I have buy put option yesterday and today market is open 250 points gap up. In this case, how can we trade? Does it mean have to book the loss? Yeah, if it's gap up to 50 points, which is kind of big. So yeah, if it's still bullish, then yeah, you better close with the loss and yeah, prepare to buy. But yeah, let me double check. Let me split the window into two, and on the left we continue to monitor this EUR/JPY to see if it breaks the resistance. In the meantime, on the right, let's check the Nifty and see what's happening right now. Okay, so yeah, all the indices are today bullish. Yeah, okay, so here is the 4 hour, let me check the daily. Okay, so daily is right in the Kumo first of all. So this is more of a downtrend because it's below the Kijun Sen. Chikou span touching, but it's kind of below the Kijun Sen. Okay, so it's gap down. Okay, I think it's oh yeah, sorry, gap down between 23rd and the 26th, and yeah, yesterday and today there's a gap up. So this is in the short term it's bullish, so the market may go up to the daily Kijun Sen or the Kumo in the daily time frame, the Senko span A on the daily. So short term will be bullish, but long term is range. If you see the market overall, this is range to downtrend. So yeah, kind of hard to tell which way it's going. So it depends on what your trading plan is, what is your strategy. So here's 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour shows it's a gap up and small candlesticks building up. So if I were you, I wait for the Kumo breakout and buy in 1 hour. Because usually the tendency is that once the market fills gap, then it tends to go towards that way. Like here, it gapped down and it didn't fill the gap, and then the market kept going down afterwards. So here too, looks like the market does not really fill the gap. So if the market continues to go up tomorrow and breaks Kumo, I think that will be, the good timing to buy. Yeah, that will be the plan. Okay, next question. Okay. Bodana says, Mr. K, could you share again your Bollinger Band settings for each? Sure. These Bollinger Bands, I use 2 bands. As you can see here, you see 2 Bollinger Bands and one with length 20 and the deviation 1, standard deviations 1, and I put one of the Bollinger Bands like this, and another one I put this exactly the same length 20, but deviation 2 is my setting. So I use 2 bands with the same lengths and the deviations 1 and 2. Alright, Rohan says, would the Ichimoku be effective for cryptocurrencies too? Yeah, Ichimoku has been working for the cryptos too. Yeah, but I don't recommend you to use the lower time frames of cryptos, like 5 minutes is too low, I think. So, okay, Yuvraj, thank you for joining. Good to see you. Yeah, I had a nice weekend. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, I had some nice dinner. So it was all good. Yeah, yesterday too, I took a nice walk at night. The place called the City Walk in Dubai, because the temperature is getting cooler now in Dubai. So if you're thinking to visit, I think this is becoming nice season now. I think this is kind of close to 30 degrees Celsius at night in Dubai. A little bit humid, but the temperature is just very nice. Okay, Kamal, thank you for joining. Oh yeah, Alex FX, thank you for your comment about the Bollinger Band settings. Yes, that's exactly what I have with the length 20. Yeah, this is SMA. If you're using MT4, MT5, then I think it shows what kind of moving average you're gonna use, and I use SMA 20 for the Bollinger Bands. Yeah. Entry says, how do you feel about trading Fridays? I still take trades in Fridays, but I have to set the break-even line before I go to bed, because if I want to hold the positions over the weekend, then I have to set the stop loss to break-even. So if I can't set the break-even, then I will simply close the trades with some profits and come back on Monday or Tuesday. But yeah, in general, I think yeah, if I can find the entry timings on Fridays, and then why not? I still take trades. Okay, all right, Holman, thank you for joining. Good to see you too. All right, David says, hello coach, please analysis on GBP, CH, Swiss franc, GBP, NZD, and EUR/CAD. All right, so let me pick one. I will pick the EUR/CAD. Okay, so EUR/CAD. So on the left, we continuously monitor if it breaks This is the Euro JPY 5 minute, and on the right, let's see, this is Euro CAD. So this is now above the Kumo, but if you look at the Kumo shape right now, this is very small. So the market may retrace. And I personally don't really like about these candles for the last 3 days. This is kind of big candles, and there's no decent end waves for the last 3 days. So this is a bit spiky market. So that means there might be some fake out and it may reverse. That's my first impression as I see this market. So I would wait for the clear breakout of the resistance 1.3570 and come back and look for the buying edge. So yeah, that's the Euro CAD impression. So yeah, let me continue to check other comments. And sorry, I can't cover all the requests of the which markets to look at, because I want to cover as many charts as possible in this live stream. Okay, so let me move on to next one. Red one says, hello Mr. K, nice to see you again. Yeah, thanks so much for joining today also. Can I get a trading plan please? So yeah, this is my trading plan is on the Euro JPY as I explained earlier, but there must be some new members here today, so let me do a recap. I was seeing the 4-hour chart first. So Euro JPY 4-hour, Kumo is up, Kijun Sen Tenkan-sen up, and Chikou span above candles. Let me enlarge. So yeah, so this is bullish now in a 4-hour time frame. Also, in terms of 1-hour chart, it's also bullish. Yes, we see the Kumo up, Kijun Sen Tenkan-sen up, and Chikou span above the candles. Also, the price has been supported by the 1-hour Tenkan-sen, the blue one, 1-hour Tenkan-sen, and also 4-hour Tenkan-sen. You see the market has been nicely supported by the 4-hour and 1-hour Tenkan-sens. So that means this is continuously bullish. And as I look for the entry timing, this is in the 5 minute. I usually take the 5 minute time frame to catch the entry edge. And as I can see, the market was up until this candlestick and then became V wave and then end wave, but I see kind of a couple of big candles. And now this is kind of ranging now. So I prefer to wait for the clear breakout and buy, and that's what we are waiting for. Otherwise, the market may be resisted here and retrace back. So that is my trading plan. And other pairs seems to be ranging, so I think Euro JPY so far is the best for me to trade. So let's see if it breaks soon, hopefully, until the end of the live today. Okay, James says on Euro JPY, could we say there could be an inside bar breakout? So inside bar breakout, yeah, well, it looks like there's no inside. I think what you mean by inside is probably this one. There's a bit of a wick down, so technically I don't call this as an inside, but overall, yeah, the body has been including the future 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bodies. So yeah, this is a type of engulfing inside bar. So I'm waiting for the inside bar break up and also the resistance break up and buy. And this is where we have to be patient. I used to jump in the market in this kind of condition without waiting for the next confirmations, and then kept losing a lot. So it requires patience, but you know, it's always better not to trade than losing. So if patience can save you the money, then it's worth it. It's worth to wait. So trading is like a hunting, as I mentioned before. Like we have to wait and wait and wait until the prey comes in front, and as soon as it comes, you catch it in your full strength, and yeah. But even then, you may fail. You may lose, you may fail, you may get injury. So it's basically the matter of the probabilities, but we have to take trades always when the probability gets higher. Alright, Powell, thanks for joining. Alright, Rajiv also. Yeah, you're welcome. Alright, Elio, thanks for joining. Good to see you here. Yeah, thanks for joining here too. Yes, I'm feeling well. Yes, thanks so much. Thanks so much, your comment. Alright, DM, thanks for joining. Good morning. To see you here. Okay. In Canada, we're preparing for winter. Oh, okay. It's getting cold there. Okay, okay. Yeah. Okay, Ben says, I really want to learn this Ichimoku from beginning to end. How do I get started? You can actually check my website. Come to my website and check the KTS lessons first. Okay, so looks like it's going down. Euro JPY is going down, so it's good that we didn't take the buy. So this is where patient becomes the gold. So here is my website, and hover over on free download and click on the KTS trading strategy, and you can access to this kind of web page, and you have the free PDF to download, and you can also have a free videos of my strategies from part 1 to part 8. Yeah, so yeah, you can check these videos, and that's how you get started. Yeah, I think I will add more videos, but for now, there are 8 videos that explain about my strategy. Okay, so now let's check the next one. Okay, TSM says Euro AUD please. Alright, Euro AUD, we didn't check that yet, so let me see. Okay, yeah, so Euro AUD is pretty similar to EuroCAD. This is also big candles. Let's check the 4 hour. 4 hour is at the resistance level, and this is inside bar. But looks like it has been bullish, and 2 candles back was a pin bar. Hold on, let me enlarge in case you're from mobile. You may not be able to see these candles. But yeah, this one is the 2 previous candle was doji or pin bar, which was supported by the previous support level, also the Kijun Sen. So this is to me bullish, but right now it's retracing, so that means it may retrace to the Kijun Sen or the support or range. So this one too, I wait for the break of the resistance and prepare to buy. I think this is, yeah, this, I don't like this kind of V-shape market. I prefer N shapes. So yeah, this one was good. It was below within the Kumo, but the market has been up nicely on the N waves. Exactly up until this candlestick. But exactly from this one, the market came down to the support and then came up to the resistance, but it doesn't break yet, right? It doesn't break. So that means exactly from this candlestick, the buyers and sellers are in 50-50 level. We can tell. We can actually tell by this Kijun-sen angle. Whenever you see Kijun-sen flat, that means buyers and sellers 50-50. But in price action, you can tell that too. And when it's 50-50 level, then it may not break the resistance. That's the tendency in the market. Because there's not enough buyers to break through the sellers. So when it's 50-50, most likely the market continue to range. But when buyers become 60 and sellers become 40, where we say where the equilibrium collapse in terms of Ichimoku, and then the market tends to break. The market gets ready to break the resistance and support. And yeah, so this is not yet a good setup to wait for to expect the breakout. So here I stay away in this kind of case. Okay, Dennis Wang says 0 news in less than 30 minutes from now. Yeah, there is a news, but I think it's a minor one. Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, it's good that you brought up about the news, because we always have to keep in mind what kind of news we have in near future. So yeah, this is Tuesday, right, October 4th, today, and looks like there's no big news. There's only one minor news in the US in about 48 minutes, but also in the US, yeah, there are some news, but this is just minor. So in this kind of minor news, I don't really care. I only mind these red ones. These reds can impact and move the markets very aggressively. We have to keep in mind, but these smaller ones are not really important. Okay, so as we talk, Euro JPY keeps ranging, so this is not yet the break of the resistance, looks like. I think it continued to range, but let's continue to monitor for a while. Alright, Camillus, thanks for joining. Good to see you too. So this pop-up chat function is now back, so we can read your comments in the screen now. Okay, Gigi says Euro JPY just broke the trend line on M5 chart. Yeah, the trend line breakout. You mean here? Oh yes. You mean the trend line as in like this, right? Yeah. So the market may reverse and go back. Yeah, I think we can extend this trend line all the way to the past like this. Yeah. So this is also one of the significance where the buyers start to give up over sellers. So it's all about the power balance between buyers and sellers. What buyers doing and what sellers doing. If you always think about these two players in the markets, then you can understand about the price actions, also Ichimoku, much better. Okay, Georgie says, do you wait for the retest of the previous resistance, now turn the support after the break before opening the position? No, I don't. So let's say the market breaks and I enter trade. I don't wait for the retest like this and like this. I don't wait for entry here. Simply when I see the breakout, and if I can find, if there are entry confirmation, then I take it. Then I just take it. But it depends on when I come back to chart. So as you may know, I don't see charts all day. I don't see charts for hours. Simply, in this kind of condition, I don't monitor anymore. I close chart and just leave. And come back a couple of hours later and see if the market breaks. So let's say come back to chart 3 hours later, and for the next 3 hours, for the next 2 hours, let's say the market keeps ranging, and in the third hour, the market breaks an I wave. And then if I can find that entry confirmation at the breakout, then I take it. Or after 3 hours, the market may move up and retest. Then if I get the confirmation here, then I take the trade. So it really depends on when I come back to the chart. Yeah, when I come back to the chart. But I don't really monitor until it breaks or until it retests. This is about time efficiency. I take less time in screen charts but take most profit from the market. In the regular jobs, we can't do it, but in trades, it's possible. So yeah, so that's the. Oh yeah, in the 5 minute, I can see divergence. Looks like the stochastics has been divergence. You can see the highs are lower on the stochastics, but the highs on the candles are higher. So this is a type of divergence, and this dead cross means a lot in this case. This dead cross means the market may reverse. So most likely it doesn't break the resistance, but we will see. Nothing is 100%. So we just monitor, and when time is right, then we simply take trades. Okay, farm XAUUSD. Alright, let me see. XAUUSD commodity. Okay, yeah, so 4 hours now up. Yeah, so gold, yeah, it was down last week, but this week, suddenly, it started to move up. So, yeah, 4 hours now up strongly. So, if you buy, the target is on over here, 1735.10 on one level. Yeah, we can follow uptrend in the 4 hour. Looks like, yeah, daily chart also shows it's retracing back to the Kumo. So yeah, if you buy now, target is the daily Kumo or the previous resistance. Okay. Alright, thanks for joining the first time. Welcome here on the live stream. Thanks so much. Q says, why number of your trades is so low per month? Because I'm very selective on which one to take and which one not to take. So again, trading is like a hunting. So it doesn't really relate how many trades you take and how many profits you can make. It doesn't relate in trades. Rohan, exactly right. Yes, quality over quantity. That's why, yes. That's exactly right. Okay, Yuvraj says GBP JPY please. Alright, GBP JPY, I was checking that today. It was bullish. So it broke the Kumo. In 4 hours shows it's in uptrend. Yeah, it's been uptrending now. So most likely the 5 minute doesn't break, so I will come back to one screen because it's you can't see the bigger picture. So like this, I take the GBP JPY daily broke the Kumo like this, and the 4 hour is continuously uptrending. Oh, looks like it broke the resistance. I was below the resistance here on 164.44 when I was screen charts a couple of hours ago, but looks like it broke. So this is a good sign for its continuous uptrend. So looks like it's going up to the initial target is 165.71 and ultimate target is above here 168.00, the round number, the psychological number 168. Okay, so all right, since there will be a Ichimoku membership live stream in about 9 minutes. I have done a live, so I'm sorry I couldn't cover all the questions and comments in the chat, but thank you so much on your participations as always. So I really appreciate your support as always, and that's why I keep on doing this. Otherwise, I just trade by myself, and I won't. There's no point doing a YouTube live streams like this. But personally, I like it, and even if I share, I don't lose anything. It's not like the resource that's getting smaller and smaller. You know, my knowledge is infinite. Even if I share, I don't lose anything. So I'm happy to share about what I see in the markets on this YouTube. So again, sorry I couldn't check all the comments, but after I finish the live stream, I will come back to this live again in the archive and then enjoy the rest of the comments. So again, thank you so much everyone, and I will see you in the next one soon. So until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Alright, bye for now everyone. Mata ne. Thanks so much.